I founded Black Women Rising sort of shortly after my own diagnosis of cancer that I had 8 years ago. And shortly after my mum had been diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time. As I was going through my diagnosis, I met so many other women who were going through cancer, but really, really struggling. And as I started to talk to some of these women, what I realized was there was a lot of misconceptions of cancer within the Black community that was making the women's cancer journey really, really isolating. For example, it was women that were told not to take the drugs for religious reasons, or women that were told that, cancer doesn't affect Black people, or it was women that were told, go back to where you caught your cancer from. So these really unhelpful conceptions from their own communities were making these women feel alone and isolated. But on the flip side of that, what was happening medically was that, because cancer was something that they'd never heard of, or they were quite uneducated about cancer and their diagnosis, the hospitals were regarding them as difficult when they were asking too many questions, or, they were getting spoken to rudely by their healthcare professionals because English was not their first language. So they had a barrier of understanding between them. Women going through these really horrific experiences from both community and medical were making women just really feel alone, depressed, and isolated. And for me, it was important to create a safe space for that. And that's how I first set it up. So we first set up as support groups, and then we went on to do so much more than that. And look at us, 5 years later, we now have over 600 members.